Yes guys, we are of course back with another video. Robots and artificial intelligence can be truly amazing. It can walk, it can talk,
I was created by Hanson Robotics just 3 years ago.
and it can even mimic contact with human beings. But sometimes things can go wrong, and artificial intelligence can be a very scary thing. Now let's start off with something pretty funny. This is Asimo falling up some stairs, a Japanese robot that was created to basically test the limits of artificial intelligence and robots. And also this pretty funny video of a robot dog slipping on a banana peel, just like the cartoons. But because it's spooky month, unfortunately we're not going to be looking at videos of robots falling over. We're going to look at the fucked up side of artificial intelligence and robots, and we're going to look at some pretty creepy things. So first up, we've got this video of a dentist robot becoming sentient. Now this is a very popular video, a lot of you may have seen it. The video is basically a robot sat in a dentist's chair somewhere in Japan, I believe, and the robot's basically used for the practice of dental practices. Now on the video, the robot for some reason apparently wakes up and starts screaming. I mean, here's the video right here. Now, in the comments section, there are genuinely people who believe that this robot's become sentient and that AI and robots are becoming self-aware. That's the word. Now, my theory on this is that this dentist robot was actually designed to do this. Now, obviously, children don't like the dentists. So my theory on this, and probably a lot of other people's theories, is that this robot was designed to scream and act and play up just like a child. So unfortunately I'm going to debunk this video and say that this isn't AI acting up or robots acting up, and it's just what the robot was meant to do. Now next up, we've got a little freaky video that I saw on Discord. Now this basically shows the progression of artificial intelligence making real human faces, and it's pretty freaky. It's 56 seconds. Here's the clip.
Many forms I'll take, many stories I'll tell. Who am I? Who am I? Who am I? Who am I?
Now apparently this video was actually part of an ARG, and it was an ARG made by the same guy who made the ARG that was Ben Drowned. It's a very popular creepypasta which I'd highly recommend reading up on if you get the time. Aside from that, not much is known about this video, except that it's pretty damn freaky, and I remember the first time I saw it, the last part made me jump, and I'm probably a bit of a dickhead for saying this now, but spoiler alert, there's a jump scare at the end. Next up, we have a classic. We have I Feel Fantastic, sang by the one and only Tara the robot. Now there's a lot of controversy about this robot, and that's that, first of all, the clothes were apparently the clothes of the victim of the creator of Tara the robot. Why do they say this? Because in this clip, which I'm about to show you, there's a small segment where it zooms into a specific patch in the garden outside the house. Take a quick look. Now, while this android, robot, whatever you want to call it, is in fact extremely creepy, the product is actually, made by a man called John Bergeron, and it's a very clever thing. It's made its rounds on YouTube, and it is fucking terrifying. It definitely freaked me out. I just cannot get past that I feel fantastic sort of tune. It really freaked me out the first time I watched it, so good on you, John, you've done well there. Now the next one's more to do with artificial intelligence more than robots itself. It's basically the conversation between two robots that was set up, and the eventual conclusion was that the two robots should sort of take over the world together, which isn't really creepy, it's just two artificial intelligences coming to some kind of conclusion on a conversation. No, AI is not going to take over the world yet, but who knows. Now, all in all, robots and artificial intelligence are a pretty freaky thing, and for people to say that in 10-20 years time they'll be taking over the world, it's a pretty hard thing to think about. Now, when you think about the advancements made in technology over the last, let's say, 40 years, since the 90s, maybe since the 80s even, then it's not hard to understand where people are coming from on occasion. Now, I'm not going to get into all of that robots are going to take over the world stuff, because I'm not one for conspiracy theories. But if there was one thing that I was going to say about robots, it's that there are a lot of them out there. I'm even talking to a robot right now. The thing that I'm using to record this video on is a robot. I have robots just about everywhere, and that is life. So I suppose what I am saying is if these robots did become sentient, is that the word? Self-aware? I think, isn't sentient the word for forgetting things? Fuck if I know. Yeah, I just looked it up and that is totally the word. Right, I was using the right word the whole time. Great. Now, as I was saying, if these robots did become sentient and wanted to take over the world, I think they bloody well would. They definitely would. I mean, look at some of these robots that they've developed. All these bloody scary robots that can talk to people, use artificial intelligence to learn. Who's to say that one day they won't learn how to fight against the human race? But that is diving into a conspiracy that I do not want to talk about. So yeah, they're basically a few artificial intelligence and robot related things that freaked me out a little bit. And if you guys want to check out these videos yourself, I'll leave some links to each individual video in the comments, and you can go watch them yourselves, have a look at the comments, see what you think. I'll also leave some pretty cool video links down there to other robot videos which I quite like, and some spooky ones. So yeah, that's about it for artificial intelligence and robots. That's all I've got to say. Thanks for watching, guys. Like, subscribe, maybe click that sexy little bell next to the subscribe button. You'd be doing me and yourself some favours by being able to see my next update. Thanks for watching, and I will see you in the next video. Bye.